So obviously, and I don't know if it's a good angle or not, but I just recently got my new tripod because the other one broke. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but it broke and then they gave me a new one. So this is my new tripod. I hope everything is okay, so let's get started. So today I decided to do a very different video. I've never done something like this, but recently I've been watching Mackenzie Marie and Simply Nessa 15. Her real name, I suppose it's Vanessa, and they have like story times up on their channel, and I see that it's kind of like a popular thing on YouTube nowadays. So I decided to make my first story time, and it's about strange shit. I'm gonna title it Strange Shit because it's just strange shit, okay? So I'll tell you guys 3 stories. One happened to my mom, the other one happened to my grandma, and the other one happened to me. So I thought it would be cool to have like the 3 generations up in one video. So I guess I'll just start with the story that happened to me, you know, because it's convenient, it's my channel. So it was probably 2013. I had 14 years old, I don't really remember. But I used to take this bus to go to school because where I lived was kind of far, so I had to take a bus. So I was coming back from school, you know, just jamming out my music. I got down from the bus, I started walking, crossing all the crosswalks, and I only had like 2 crosswalks to get to my house at that point. And there was like 2 ways, so the cars could go this way and others could come this way. So, and there was a lot of cars, you guys, you know. The 2 ways were just full of cars, and I was standing there like, man, what do I do now? I mean, I can't see anything. So I waited like 3 minutes, I would say, and I was kind of losing my patience. I was like, God damn, I just want to lay in my bed. I want to go to my house right now. Like, I can't stand being here right now. So, being the stupid dumbass that I am, I couldn't see if there was any cars. Like, I could see if there was cars coming this way, but I couldn't see if there was cars coming this, I could see if there was cars coming this way, but I couldn't see cars coming this way. So there was like stable in this first way, but the other I couldn't see anything. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like there's cars coming that way, you know? And I was like, you know what? I feel it. Let's just cross this shit. And then I started, you know, walking, and I looked this way because I noticed that there was a car about to run me over. So I looked like this, and I saw this bright light. This is where the title came from, Unbelievable Brightness, because it was so damn bright. Guys, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like my brain collapsing. I don't know if it was my body shutting down. I don't know what it was, but if it was my body shutting down, I'm pretty sure that I would see black, not white, because I kind of sort of fainted before, so I knew it was something else. And you know, as that was happening, it felt, I know it was like less than seconds, but in my mind, it felt like minutes. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but I saw the car, the light came up, and I started kind of having, I don't know, like, you know, when like your life is like, I didn't saw a movie, but I'm pretty sure that I saw some kind of image in my head. I don't know what it was. It was probably me with my family. I don't really remember because it was a long time ago. But I'm pretty sure I saw something, and I don't know. I just felt like I was about to die, but then my guardian angel just decided to save me because it wasn't my time to die. So I was basically in like, you know, this is heaven. I don't really believe in that, but it's just for an example. This is heaven, this is hell, and I'm in between. And I just felt like someone was watching over me and decided to be like, you know, you deserve to live some more years, so you're not going anywhere. So when those images and that brightness happened, I just felt like I was in between, like a near death, I would say. So as that was going on, I saw those images and it felt like minutes, not seconds. It wasn't seconds, it was like less than seconds. It was like milliseconds. And then, you know, I was having that brightness, and then suddenly I just like appeared again out of nowhere, and the car stopped. And I was like, holy shit, like my heart was just beating so fast. I was so scared. I was just in shock because nothing like that happened to me before. And I was like, oh my god, I almost got ran over. I almost lost my legs. I could have been paralyzed. I could have died. And you know, I kind of like, I was like, oh, just dizzy, kind of. And I started walking again, and the guy, it was a guy, I remember it very clearly, just wanted to step out of the car and just help me with something. And he was like, hey, hold up, oh my gosh, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine, thank you. And I just left, started like, kind of not jogging, but like walking really fast because I just wanted to get home and just relax, because that shit was, till this day, which is 2015, August 9th, I still don't know what it was. I didn't try to do any research because, you know, I didn't really give it that importance, but thinking about it now, it was really, really weird. So if you know what I'm talking about, if it happened to you before, if you know what I'm talking about, please just comment down below, because I would love to know, because I need answers. Okay, so the second story happened to my grandma. It wasn't to my grandma, but it was with my grandma in it, if that makes any sense. So I think it was her sister. I don't know if it was her sister or cousin. I don't really know, but I think it was her sister. She used to be a sleepwalker, and every night she would get the house key, open the door, and just go outside to this like cemetery and just have a little walk, you know. And then after some minutes, she would, you know, come back to the house, go to her bed, and sleep. And my grandma didn't know that that shit was going on. She only realized that when she heard some noises, and she was like, what the hell? So one day she got up and she saw her sister walking, getting the house key, opening the door, and just going outside. And my grandma was like, what the hell is this? So she then realized that that was happening like every night. So she was like, you know, some shit can happen to my sister. I'm not gonna let that happen, you know. I don't want her to get ran over or something like that, you know, because that shit is dangerous. So my grandma one day was like, you know, she's not going anywhere if she doesn't have the house key. So she decided to hide the house key. So she was like, you know what, I'm gonna hide this house key. And no one, guys, no one was in the house when my grandma was trying to find, you know, a good place to hide the key. No one was there. She didn't like comment to anyone whatsoever. No one knew where the key was. So she had it in like this weird place that no one would like think, oh, she could have hide the house key here, you know, like this looks like a good, you know, place to hit something. No one would think about it. No one would think about that place. And then the night happened, and my grandma was just like spying on her sister. She was like, haha, I want to see if this if my sister can manage to go outside without the key. Ha ha ha, she's never gonna find that key, blah blah blah. So she kind of like waited a bit, and then her sister not woke up, but you know, she was sleepwalking. And guys, with no hesitation, she knew where the key was, and she started walking towards the place where my grandma hid the key. She got the key, she opened the door, and she went outside. Guys, how did she know where the fucking key was? Since they were sisters, was this like a mind thought? I don't know, okay? I don't really know. And I call this story Found the House Key anyways. I know it's a pretty lame title for this, but that's what I came up with. Okay, the third and the last story happened to my mom. So, she was a teenager and she was having a sleepover with her cousin. And they had, you know, this strong connection. They were really good friends. And they decided to spend the night just talking about the stupidest things, because you know how we girls are. We love to talk. So that's how they decided to spend the night. And they were in the room alone. It had brothers that were twins. And they were like in a deep sleep. And it was like 2 a.m. And my mom and her cousin, they were just talking and laughing. Not too loud, you know, just normal talk. And then suddenly they heard the twins just moving. They looked and they were like waking up. But it's this thing. They weren't with their eyes open. Okay, they could have been sleepwalkers, but this is where the strangest thing comes around. So imagine when they woke up, they sit. So they were laid down and then they sit like this. They stopped. They stopped for a couple seconds, and my mom and her cousin were looking. We're just like, damn, we woke them up. Oh my God, we're in trouble. You know what I mean, right? So they would sit down, both of them at the same time, and they started talking. And my mom and her cousin were watching the whole thing, and were just, you know, staring at them. And they weren't talking Portuguese or English or Spanish or whatever. Like, that language, I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist in the fucking world. Not even in tribes. I will just act this out. One of them would be like, blah, 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 blah. And the other would be like, blah, 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 blah. Like, and they talked like that for probably 20 minutes. How can this be? I mean, this language, okay, they could have, you know, kind of invented some type of language, but like, it was 20 minutes with no breaks, and one of them would be like blah 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 and the other blah blah blah, blah, like instant answer, like a full conversation, like you and me. My mom and her cousin were just there staring. And then those 20 minutes passed and they switched positions. So one of them, instead of being here, it was on like the other spot where the other twin was. And they continued talking, and my mom was just like, oh my God, what the hell? And then suddenly they just slept. And my mom and her cousin were like, what the fuck? So yeah guys, those are the 3 stories that I came up with today to tell you guys. And this was all really, really strange. Like, I don't know what it is. But if you have your theory to tell me about these stories or one of them, just leave it please, because I need answers, okay? I need to find all the pieces of this puzzle and just try to come up with this theory myself. So yeah, I hope you guys do that. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope it was somehow entertaining for you guys. And give it a like if you did. Subscribe, of course. And let me know if you want me to do a part 2, because I have loads of stories to tell, because my family has this record of strange shit that happened. And I can share them with you guys if you would like to. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video. Have a great night or day whenever you're watching this. I love you anyways. And I hope to see you soon. Bye!
By a fantasy.